4 alien encounters you can't explain. Introduction. They're already here. Here are 4 alien encounters I can't forget. I live in Jericho, a forgotten dot in eastern Oregon, where the land flattens out into nothing, where dusty roads twist, past sagging barns and weather-beaten houses, and where the sky looms too big, too open, pressing down on you every night. My name's Ray Carter, 36 years old, stuck running a gas station on the edge of town, a rickety shack with a single pump, a flickering neon sign, and a counter littered with old receipts. I've been here my whole life, watching the days blur, listening to the wind rattle the windows, counting stars when the silence got too loud. I never bought into UFO stories, thought they were for crackpots with tinfoil hats or lonely ranchers spinning yarns over cheap beer, until it started happening right here, in my own backyard, under my own sky. These aren't tales I picked up from some guy at the diner or skimmed in a tabloid. They're mine, burned deep into my head, scratched into my life, and they've turned everything I thought I knew upside down. Picture a night sky blinking. Wrong. A light flashing where it shouldn't. These are the things I've seen, felt, lived through, and I can't shake them no matter how hard I try. Story 1. The stars are watching you. It kicked off last summer, July, hot and dry. The kind of night where the heat clings to your skin and the air feels like it's holding its breath. I was out back of my house, a scrappy lot with a wobbly fence, a rusted lawn chair, and a clear view of the hills, smoking a cigarette, letting the smoke drift up lazy, staring at the stars, because there's not much else to do in Jericho when the sun goes down. I'd always liked the sky. Big, quiet, a steady thing in a town where nothing else stays put. But that night, it wasn't steady anymore. I felt it first, an itch on my neck, a twist in my gut, like someone was watching me, close, real close. Not just a feeling, but a weight. I looked up, stars sharp, bright, more than I could count. And they blinked. Not random twinkles like you'd expect. A pattern, fast then slow, winking at me, static humming in my ears, low, electric, crawling under my skin like a live wire. I froze, cigarette dangling, ash dropping to the dirt. Watched them move, 5 stars brighter than the rest, clustering together, shifting as I stepped left, then right, then back, tracking me, following me like eyes that didn't blink. The static grew, crackling, buzzing. My name Ray faint in the noise, stretched thin, cold, like it came from a million miles up, but hit me square in the chest, pinning me where I stood. I ran inside. Door slamming, blinds yanked down tight. Peeked out, saw them still pulsing, aimed at my window, my house, me, relentless, knowing exactly where I'd gone, like they could see through the walls. Next night I went back, same spot, same chair, telling myself it was nothing, just heat stroke or too many late shifts messing with my head. The sky stayed calm. Stars normal, quiet, spread out like always. Until 2 a.m., when the static hit again, hard. Stars blinking wild. Ray. Louder. Shadows stretching across the yard. Not mine. Too thin. Too tall. Moving when I didn't. Bending when I stayed still. I bolted. Tripped over the chair, scraped my knee. Locked myself in. But I hear it now. Static leaking through the walls every night. See them through the cracks in the blinds. Brighter. Closer. Watching me. Waiting for me to look up again. Last week, I found my cigarette pack, left outside that first night, on my porch, crushed flat, Ray scratched into the foil, deep, jagged, like something with claws had left it there for me to find. Story 2, the UFO in your backyard. Then came the ship, or whatever it was, right in my backyard. No warning, no explanation, just there. It was November. Cold, moonless, frost creeping up the windows, the kind of night where you can feel the dark pressing in, I'd fallen asleep on the couch. TV droning static. A half-empty beer tipped over on the floor, my boots still on from a long day at the station. I woke to a hum. Deep, low, vibrating the boards under me, windows rattling. Soft. A sound that dragged me up, groggy, annoyed, heart thudding fast for no reason I could name yet. I stumbled to the window, rubbed my eyes, squinted through the blinds, saw it. Light spilling in, blue-white, blinding, a shape hovering low over the grass. Round, smooth, no edges I could pin down, no sound but that hum, heavy, tugging at my chest like it wanted me closer, pulling me out. I cracked the door, air thick, electric, tasting of metal and ozone. Saw it clear, 30 feet wide, maybe 40, shadow stretching long over my shed, my beat-up truck, pulsing slow, a ring of lights spinning, flickering, my name Ray buzzing in my head, not spoken, felt, like a signal drilled straight into my skull, echoing inside me. I stepped out, barefoot, dumb, drawn to it, felt it lift me, an inch, two, weightless, heart slamming, skin tingling, hair standing on end. Then it dropped me, hard, knees buckling, light snapping off, ship gone, yard dark, silent, like it had never been there at all, like I'd dreamed it. I checked next morning. Grass flattened in a perfect circle, truck hood warm to the touch. My watch stopped dead at 3:17 a.m., hands stuck, battery new just a week before. I told my buddy Cal. He runs the diner, big guy, always quick with a laugh. Thought he'd call me crazy. But he stopped cold. Saw the burn on my arm, red, circular, raised, not there before, stinging when he brushed it with his thumb. It came back. 3 nights later, light flooding my bedroom, hum shaking my bed. Ray louder, shadow moving inside it, tall, thin, watching me watch it, gone by dawn, leaving scorch marks on the grass I can't mow away, black and crisp, spreading a little wider each time. I've boarded the windows, sleep with a bat by the bed now, but the hum's there, faint, every night, vibrating the floor, waiting for me to step outside again, daring me to look. Story 3. The radio speaks an alien tongue. The third hit in January. I was driving home from the station, old pickup rattling down Route 9, a lonely stretch of asphalt slicing through fields and scrub, nothing but dark on both sides, no houses, no lights, just me and the road. The radio was on. AM band, picking up static and preacher rants like it always does, a habit to keep me awake on the long haul back. It was late, past 11, sky black, no moon, tuning the dial, half listening to some fire and brimstone guy fade in and out. When it cut out, silence, dead air, then a voice, not English, not human, clicking, warbling, high then low like insects chattering fast, words I couldn't grab, filling the cab, pressing on my ears, drowning out the engine's growl. I twisted, the knob, nothing, static, then it again, louder. Ray, woven into the noise, my name clear, sharp, the alien chatter shifting, calling me, knowing me, wrapping around my head like a net. I pulled over, tires crunching gravel, hands shaking, heard it grow, clicks turning to screeches, Ray, booming, radio dial spinning on its own, station to station, voices piling up, overlapping, none of them ours, all of them mine. I yanked, the keys, engine off, silence. Then it crackled back, no power, no battery. Ray hissing, the cab cold, windows fogging, my breath short, shallow, trapped. I drove home, fast, reckless, left the radio off, but it hummed anyway, faint. Under the seat, alien words leaking out, my name threading through, following me. Next day I ripped it out, tossed it in the dumpster behind the station, heard it that night from the house, static and clicks. Ray, soft, then loud, coming from the walls, The ceiling, the air. Cal found it. Dumpster empty, radio back. In my truck, wires cut, still talking. Still calling me. Alien and alive, waiting for me to turn it on again. Story 4. The moon shifts and moves. The last one broke me. March, just weeks ago. A clear night. Full moon hanging low, big, silver, lighting up Jericho like a spotlight. I was on my porch, nursing a beer, avoiding the stars, the hum, the radio, watching the moon because it felt safe, normal, something I could trust. Then it changed, reddened, slow at first, a blush, then deep, blood dark, glowing wrong, pulsing like a heart. My name Ray, whispering from it, faint, carried on the wind, chilling my spine. I stared, beer slipping, glass shattering, saw it move, jerk. Not smooth like clouds or orbit, a hop, a skip, left then right, up then down. Ray louder, the red deepening, shadows twisting on the ground, not mine, too many, dancing wild. I ran inside, locked up, hid, watched through the window, moon jumping, shifting, closer, bigger. Ray booming, rattling the glass, the walls, the floor, red light flooding in, painting everything wrong. It stopped. Dawn, normal again, silver, still, but I found tracks outside, in the dirt, not human, too long, too deep, circling my house, my name Ray, scratched into the porch boards, red dust caked in the grooves. Cal saw it too. Came over, pale. Said his dad talked of a red moon in '78, cattle gone, voices in the night, never explained. It's back. Every full moon now, reddening, moving, calling me. Shadows creeping closer, waiting for me to step out under it again. Final. These 4, the stars that watch, the ship in my yard, the radio's alien tongue, the moon that moves. They're not dreams, not tricks. They're real, they're here, and they've marked me. I'm in Jericho, doors bolted, lights on, sky pressing down, wondering if they're done or just starting, if I'm still Ray or something they've claimed. The static hums, the lights flicker, my name echoes, and I can't forget, can't escape. So I'm asking, what have you seen in the sky, out there right now, watching you back?